What's up, everybody? Welcome back. All right. So, guys, this is it. This is going to be the final game of bowling that I do for 2022. And these next two videos that I do will be the last videos of 2022, giving my final thoughts on the year overall and giving my thoughts on stuff with regards to my various social media operations and, stuff with my personal life and all that good shit. So, yeah. So this time we got Lance, who won the last game, taking on Austin, Tatsusaki, and Alpha. So we'll see which one of these characters claims the final victory of this year. All right. Let's do this shit. All right, so last time I was kind of talking about my YouTube channel a little bit with like the bold predictions of how many subscribers I think I'll have by the end of next year and whatnot, and going over my previous prediction. This time I'm going to be talking about my other social media operations. For those of you guys who don't know, there are many things that that I produce here at Basement Cave Studios, and Multi-Step Productions is also responsible for running a couple of different social media operations, including not only my YouTube channel, but also my Rumble channel, which I started up towards the end of last year. I've been consistently uploading videos on Rumble throughout the year. Just kind of as like an extra thing in case I get banned off of YouTube. Rumble is currently my backup plan. Because as you guys know, I do have a bad habit of having the wrong opinions from time to time, or having opinions that YouTube doesn't seem to like. And so there's a good chance that at some point I could be banned off of YouTube. That's the unfortunate truth of the matter, because that's the dumbass world that we live in 2022, soon to be 2023. And it's unfortunate, you know. It's unfortunate that we live in a world where people's freedom of speech, which is a God-given right, is disrespected by these big tech giants who seem to think that they can play God. But I would like to give a message to all these big tech platforms. You are not God. There is only one God, and his name is Arceus. Or Arceus, depending on who you ask, but I pronounce it Arceus, and anyone's got a problem with that can suck a dick. I'm talking, about, of course, about like the god of Pokemon, obviously, you know, Arceus. But for those of you who don't know that, I wanted to explain that. But anywho, regardless, sorry, I probably sound like a psychopath, but that's all right. I usually sound like a psychopath anyway, but again, I have fun with it, so it's all good. Anywho, yeah, so I'd like to talk about my other social media operations. So let's start with my Twitter page. First of all, again, I mentioned this earlier throughout this recording session, but thank fucking Christ Elon Musk bought Twitter. That is fucking awesome. Like, honest to God, like, I 100% support Elon Musk. I want to make that abundantly clear. I 110% am behind that guy. The dude's fucking brilliant. Way more brilliant than 99.999% of people out there. That's for fucking sure. You know? What the fuck was that? God damn, what is it with this ball having weird-ass curves from time to time? Yeah, no, but I'm totally 100% for it. You know, I'm really glad Elon Musk bought Twitter. That's probably just about the only thing that could save Twitter from being a complete cesspool of shit and garbage. And now it's only mostly a cesspool of shit and garbage, so that's good. Elon Musk has mitigated that somewhat, I guess. Like, fact-checking the White House was a pretty baller move, not gonna lie. It was pretty fucking great. Because, you know, for so long it's been only people on the right that get fact-checked, but never the people on the left who, you know, they never get called out on their bullshit, so it's nice to see that change. That was actually a really good fucking spare. Nice. So, it's kind of nice to see that change a little bit, you know? And all I've ever wanted is an even playing field. I don't think that the right should get any special treatment, and I certainly don't think that the left should get any special treatment. I don't think that should go either way, so it's nice to see some equal treatment there on Twitter. So, I think Elon Musk will do a lot of good things for Twitter. I don't think he's going to fix all the problems with Twitter, but I think he's going to do a lot of good for Twitter, and I hope that that is the case. You know, Twitter's got a lot of potential as a platform, and I hope Elon Musk does some great things with it. But either way, if nothing else, Elon Musk buying Twitter was definitely a step in the right direction. And then, like, firing the fucking CEO and, like, half the people there. Again, just a fucking baller move from Elon Musk. Beyond a doubt. But anyway, with regards to my Twitter page, I think at the beginning of this year, I had, like... I don't remember exactly because I didn't really keep a record of the numbers and whatnot, because honestly, I don't really care that much about Twitter. I usually just use Twitter to give you guys updates and shit, which actually now, by the way, the main reason why I used Twitter in the first place was to give you guys updates and shit. But actually recently, and I don't know why this is the case, but like about a month ago, YouTube... or actually probably by the time I upload this, probably a couple months ago, YouTube gave me access to a community tab on YouTube, so now I can also use that to give you guys updates. But that's the main reason why I got a Twitter page, was just to give you guys updates. I'm still going to keep using my Twitter page for now, because why not? You know, I have the Twitter page, I might as well use it. But hopefully I'll spend a lot less time on Twitter. But yeah, having that community tab on YouTube is really fucking nice, which is really weird because I thought you had to have 500 subscribers before you unlocked a community tab, but for some odd reason I like woke up one morning and Team YouTube gave me an email. They're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you now have access to a community tab." And I'm like, "Alright, cool. I mean, I don't have 500 subscribers yet, but alright, cool. Thanks." You know? So that's pretty cool. I can give you guys updates. I'm sure many of you guys have noticed that I've been using that a lot. You know, letting you guys know what I'm doing on any given day. I've been having a little fun with that too, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, with regards to my Twitter page, when I started out the year on Twitter, I had like, I think less than 10 followers, if I'm remembering correctly. It's like right around the 10 mark, maybe, something like that. Can't remember exactly. Maybe it was even a little less than that. I had like barely any followers on Twitter. And actually within the last couple of months, because I actually started following a bunch of people on Twitter, within the last couple of months, I've actually gained like a probably like about 30 followers on Twitter or something like that. So yeah, it's actually been a surprisingly decent year on Twitter. I mean, granted, I still have like only about like 40 followers on Twitter. Which makes sense, again, despite the fact that Elon Musk bought Twitter, and, you know, I think he's going to do a lot of great things with Twitter. Twitter still is largely a cesspool of shit and garbage, unfortunately, because most people these days are apparently, their brains are cesspools of shit and garbage. So, yeah, I've actually done pretty good on Twitter this year, so that's good, I guess. Now let's talk about Rumble. So, Rumble, for those of you guys who don't know, is a video sharing platform much like YouTube. Unfortunately, their systems are not as robust as YouTube because they don't have the same kind of funding that YouTube has, and they also don't have the same kind of resources that YouTube has and stuff like that. So their platform's a little bit, I don't know what the right word is. It's not, I'll just say it's not as robust as YouTube's infrastructure. You know, YouTube has as much as I hate to admit it, they have a solid infrastructure as far as their actual, like, video sharing platform is concerned. Now, as far as their policies, on the other hand, Rumble has much fucking better policies, in my opinion, than YouTube. Like, you know, actually allowing people to speak basic biological facts, for example, without getting into details, because, again, despite what people may have told you, biology is still a thing. Like, I would know. I actually took a biology class in fucking college. And I actually passed it. Granted, with like a C, but still! I passed it, motherfuckers. Pretty sure I failed the shit out of the final, but I did good enough to fucking pass, so that was good. Shit. Wow, got 4 in a row? Holy shit. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway. With regards to my Rumble channel, I'm still working on that. In case I ever do get banned off of YouTube, because like I said, there is a chance, because I have a bad habit of speaking my mind, you know? and speaking basic biological truths these days will get you banned off of YouTube. Because, again, that's the stupid-ass world that we live in 2022, again, soon to be 2023. The 2020s, I'm just going to say it, the 2020s overall have been shit so far. Like, the last century, we had the fucking roaring 20s. This year, or this century, it's the sucking 20s. Because the 20s in this century so far have sucked dick. I'm just going to straight up fucking say it. They have sucked fucking dick. Like, big, massive, throbbing fucking dick. There's been pretty much nothing good that has happened in the 2020s so far in this century. So, that's my uplifting message for the day. But anyway, it's just, yeah, it's a dumb world we live in where people don't even allow freedom of speech. Like, why are people so afraid of what other people have to say? Like, do I really scare people that much? That YouTube needs to ban one of my videos? Which they tried to do and failed, by the way. They did end up reinstating the video because I'm like, what did I say that was wrong in this video? Not to mention I roasted their asses on fucking Twitter. You know, for the whole world to see. Not to mention, if YouTube wants to ban me, I'll just go over on Rumble. You know? Fuck it. Again, so Rumble is my backup plan, by the way, in case I ever get banned off of YouTube. So there should be a link in the description of this video and the link in the description of all my videos now to my Rumble channel. So feel free to check me out on Rumble. Support me over on Rumble. Unlike YouTube, I'm actually monetized over on Rumble. So if you guys want to support me monetarily, go watch my shit on Rumble. So far, I've made a whopping 2 cents off of my entire Rumble channel, but that's still more money than I've ever made in my 10 years on YouTube. You know, I've made a whole 2 cents off of my Rumble channel. That has been my profit, is 2 cents. 2 pennies. That's what all my freaking work has come out to. 2 fucking pennies. But it's still more than I've ever made on YouTube, so, you know. Yeah, is what it is. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I don't really get a whole lot of views on Rumble. But yeah, with my Rumble channel, I'm currently sitting at a little bit over 10 subscribers. I think I'm currently sitting at like 11 subscribers over on Rumble. So, you know, it's a start, I guess. I wish I would, you know, I wish more people would go, you know, ditch YouTube and go over to Rumble, honestly. To send a message to, you know, YouTube and these big tech platforms that we're not going to put up with your censorship fucking bullshit. And granted, to be fair, you know, Rumble, because it is a newer platform, is not, you know, again, they do not have as robust of an infrastructure as YouTube, so it's not quite as user-friendly as YouTube as far as, you know, from an infrastructure standpoint and shit like that. You know, I have had my issues with uploading content to Rumble here or there. It's a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but to support freedom of speech, it is well worth it. Well worth it, beyond a doubt. And it's still a pretty solid platform overall. Like, I've had very few issues with Rumble. I mean, granted, I'm not going to say that it's perfect, because it's definitely far from perfect. You know, there's still a lot of issues and kinks that the creators of Rumble need to work out. You know, they need to keep making improvements to their platform and shit. You know, they need to keep working on that. But I think they will, you know, if we continue to support them and shit like that. That's why I've, you know, committed a lot more of my extra time to creating content on Rumble in the hopes of bringing new people over to Rumble. You know, because honestly, fuck YouTube and their censorship bullshit. You know, I'm not going to fucking censor my speech just out of fear of getting banned off of YouTube. I'm going to say whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And if YouTube doesn't like that, well, they can suck a fucking dick for all I care. So I'm going to say whatever I want. You know, I'm going to stand up for my beliefs. I'm going to say what I believe to be true. It's as simple as that. And they can suck a fucking dick for all I give a shit. I will not be bullied into silence. I will not be intimidated into silence. Not now, not ever. And I want to make that abundantly fucking clear. So, yeah. So, it's been a decent start to my Rumble career overall. I've had some videos actually do pretty fucking well on Rumble, you know, despite my lower, you know, subscriber count on Rumble. I've still had some videos do pretty decent over there, so that's good. But yeah, I'd recommend, you know, that you guys follow me over on Rumble, or at least bookmark the page. That way, in case I ever get banned off of YouTube, you guys can still follow me over on Rumble. Because again, unfortunately, that's the world we live in. You know, me getting banned off of YouTube for speaking basic truths is a very real possibility here in 2022, soon to be 2023. That is a very real possibility, unfortunately. But that's the world we live in these days, you know. It's stupid, it's bullshit, but that's the way it fucking is. But I'm going to keep fighting the good fight, try to change the world, you know. That's why I appreciate platforms like Rumble that are trying to do that. They're trying to change the narrative, you know, take it back from these big tech platforms. Take the power back from these big tech platforms and put it in the hands of people where it should be. These big tech platforms should not be as powerful as they are. And it's bullshit that they are. So I really appreciate what a lot of these alternate tech platforms are doing, especially Rumble. You know, Rumble's probably the biggest one. And I really hope Rumble keeps growing as a platform and they keep making improvements to it. Because if they do, a lot more people are going to make the switch over to Rumble. And it's going to start hurting YouTube in the place that matters, the pocketbook. They're going to start hurting financially, and they're going to maybe realize, oh, hey, maybe people don't like to be censored for speaking basic truths. Maybe that's not a good business model to alienate half our fucking audience. Or half our potential customers or users. Maybe that's not such a smart fucking move. But that's why I've, you know, poured a lot of extra time into maintaining and running a Rumble channel. So for those of you guys who don't know, you know, again, like I said, Multi-Step Productions is responsible for running 3 different social media pages. You know, my YouTube channel, my Twitter page, and Rumble channel. And it's a lot of extra work, but, you know, if I can send a message, do my part to support alternate tech, then it's well worth it, in my opinion. So again, I will not put up with censorship bullshit. And to YouTube's credit, I will say they have not banned me yet, so to their credit, you know, I will give them that much, but I do fear that that day may come someday. I hope it never does. Like I said, I'd love to stay on YouTube. I don't want YouTube to go away necessarily. I just want them to fix what's wrong with YouTube. Fix their stupid asshole policies. You know? That's all I want. If YouTube had done their job properly and decided not to be in the business of censorship, platforms like Rumble would have no need to exist. Yet they do, because YouTube decides that they're going to be in the business of censorship, and that's horse shit. It's freedom of speech, motherfucker. Either you fucking support it or you don't, but don't pretend like you do, and then go around banning people that you disagree with. Oh yeah, YouTube is a free speech platform and an idea-sharing platform. Not if you're fucking censoring people. Not if you're fucking censoring people. YouTube touts itself as an idea-sharing platform and then goes around censoring people that they don't like. Huh. Yeah, you're a real fucking idea-sharing platform. Stupid motherfuckers. But, again, that's the stupid world we live in. So, again, things are going pretty well with my Rumble channel, about what I expected. I mean, it's a smaller platform, so, you know, you can't expect to do really great right off the bat, but you know, I've got my 11 subscribers so far on Rumble, and hopefully we can keep building off that, you know? Keep building off that, make my Rumble channel better. At least until the day that YouTube decides they're going to stop their censorship bullshit. So if that day ever comes, I'll probably just go back to YouTube, you know? But I highly doubt that's ever going to happen, unfortunately. So till that day comes, I'm going to keep supporting Rumble. And hopefully enriching their platform with my content. Shit like that. Or at least trying to do my part to support their platform, I should say. All right. Well, either way, guys, got just one more video left. One last video for 2022. The last part of this game coming up next. So, again, be sure to check me out over on Rumble if you're interested. Again, there should be a link in the description. You can feel free to follow me on Twitter, too, if you have a Twitter account. There should be a link in the description, all that good shit. So, yeah, either way, that will do it for this part. So stay tuned for the final video of 2022 coming up next. Till then, peace out.